Come on, Remotanda. Come back, Kings. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get it, Barcelona. Nice game. Come on. Irrespective of how we slacked in the first half, nice comeback. And I told you guys, we are one unit. We have a structure. Our team, we have a structure. Chesney, Kubasi, Inigo, Pedri in that middle, Lami Yamal and Rafinha. Any other player can fit in alongside these players. I told you guys, Pedri alone cannot guarantee us winnings. Pedri will only bring stability to that middle. With Pedri, we will play well. He will help us dictate the tempo of the game. But he doesn't guarantee us winnings. I said it. He can do his part alone. But then Yamal is needed, always needed in that flank. I love the fact that Yamal was actually giving some rest in the first half, just for you guys to understand his importance. You saw what Rafinha was doing in that wing. He was not even steady on that wing. He was not really steady. And the fact that he was not really steady and there was no Lami Yamal to replace him when they are switching roles, it was very much difficult. We could not create clear-cut chances. That was the problem of the game. We couldn't create clear-cut chances. And when Lami Yamal came on, Lami Yamal buzzed that wing. And whenever Yamal, switched wings with Rafinha, Rafinha replaces him. That is the structure of our game. Someone has to be there. Someone has to be there. And when Yamal is there, Rafinha runs into spaces, try to, run into the box to score goals. But while we had Rafinha there were no players, running into the box apart from, probably Lewandowski, who is not very effective. Very much effective, especially when we need him. This is what I call a unit. This match, clearly explains when I say Barcelona is a unit. We just have one structure. Chesney has to be there, Inigo, Kubasi, Pedri in that middle, Rafinha in the other flank, and then Lami Yamal. Any other player can play alongside this structure. Any player can thrive alongside this structure. That is the unit. That is the system. That is the system. The only problem we have right now is that we really don't have perfect replacements for this structure I just mentioned. Yamal really does not have a perfect replacement, because whenever he's not on the pitch, whenever he's not in the starting lineup, this is what happens to our games. And whenever Lami Yamal is on the pitch without Pedri, we cannot dictate the tempo of the game, so we will always struggle. This structure is needed, and you see what happened. That was a nice win. And then really our defensive line today did not help us. This is not the defense we used to know. It wasn't really an intentional mistake. It is just those little mistakes that you make without knowing how costly they are. Our offside line today was not really effective. Our defenders were so much concerned about attacking that they forgot about the defensive duties. Already, from that Gerard Martin's flank, we are really lacking. It was our weakest link, and you saw the first goal came from that wing. Even the second attempt, on goal also came from that wing. It was really our weakest link. But the fact that we didn't have Lami Yamal on the pitch allowed us to be attacked severally. So this is just to confirm to you that this Barcelona's team is a unit. As long as we have these structures, as long as we have these players, and also Lewandowski, as much as Lewandowski can miss a lot of chances, we also need him on the pitch. We also need him on the pitch, because as a number 9, he has a number 9 instinct. He doesn't have that that capacity to really drop deep and help in build up. His role is just to stay in that number 9 role and try to force the defenders into errors, into making errors, and then try to finish off chances when he sees one. I just love what played out in this match. This match actually made us to understand the importance of each and every player on the pitch, especially these players I just mentioned: Chesney, Kubasi, Inigo, Pedro in that middle, Lamine Yamal, and then Rafinha. Any other player can play alongside this structure. Thank you. Nice win.